So you're broke in 2023? Take a look around. So you're broke in 2023? And what I mean by broke is you are living in your car. You do not have a job. You're struggling to find motivation. Broke is not just a money term. It's overall broke. You have a terrible mentality and you are just slacking everywhere. It's 2023, so there's quite a bit of people like that. And you fit in this category, I'll tell you exactly what to do about it. So if I were to be extremely broke in 2023, this is exactly what I would do. First off, I would go get a job. Yes, a lot of people are against working a 9-to-5 job or just, part-time job, whatever it is, but you can't just sit here and expect not to work and get very, very rich. I do not expect that at all, and I expect you to grow your business and grow your legacy, but you have to start somewhere. And the quicker you get your job, the harder you grind, the less you go out and party and do all the bullshit everyone else is doing, the quicker you will be able to get the out and do whatever the you want the rest of your life. If you sit here doing these parties, doing whatever it is, it's just taking away from your life. Occasionally parties are cool. Don't sit here 24/7 partying your life away. It just doesn't make any sense. You can do that when you're rich as and you have nothing else to do, go do that. But right now, that is not what I'm expecting of any of you watching this video right now. And if you are watching this video right now, you clearly have somewhat of motivation to even click on this video to better yourself for the future. And if you want to better yourself for the future, think long term. Think 5 or 10 years. Stop thinking short term. You're gonna get this done tomorrow. You're gonna make millions of dollars by tomorrow. Quit it, man. Sit here, get your 9-to-5 job, work, spend your money correctly. If you don't know how to spend your money correctly, do your research on it, man. See how millionaires, billionaires spend their money. Do that accordingly to your lifestyle. Everyone's lifestyle is different. Gas, any expenses you have to pay them. Pay them on time. So quit being stupid with your time. Spend it accordingly. Grow your wealth. Hire people and go on from there, right? But that's a huge jump, okay? We're not even going there, okay? First thing I would do is I would learn a skill. I would learn a high value skill. And the reason I like trading so much is, let's say trading goes and I open a business or whatever the hell I do after I trade, I still have the skills for trading. So I can hop on the charts, do some fundamental analysis, some long-term technical analysis, and I can make some super long-term trades. I don't have to sit here in front of my screen doing this. That money will rack up for me. Trading is a huge skill that you want to learn. Even once you get rich or once you get wealthy, you can pour your money into the stock market and you've already been in it, you've already experienced it, and you know exactly what you're doing. So putting more money into the stock market long term instead of whatever I'm doing right now will only benefit. That's why I teach so many people how to do it, because it's just a lifelong skill that you just need to have. I feel like everybody should have that skill, and no one can really change my mind about that, because this is only good for you. I mean, even when you're down, even when you're losing, you're still learning from it. You're still learning from your mistakes. You're still capitalizing from your mistakes. I've learned the most out of trading. I've learned more in trading from my mistakes than I have in school. But that's not my point. Don't just look into the stock market. I mean, you don't even have to. I'm just saying, learn a high value skill. It could be the AI. It could be, marketing, anything like that. Everyone needs marketers, right? Do some research on what you like the most, what's gonna interest you the most, and dump all your time. When you are not working, or even when you are working, listen to podcasts of the top people doing what you like, so you can get the feeling of terminology, what they do, how they started, their stories, right? So then you can pass on your and continue from there. Dump all your time into this. Do everything you can, and you will not fail. The only way you fail is if you give up. Now, being broke in 2023, I mean, it may or may not be your fault. You may have made mistakes, or you may have just gotten unlucky. But this is just the start for you, man. You have 5 to 10 years. Imagine, 5 to 10 years from now, where can you be? You can be very, very far. Now quit thinking short term. Think long term. Grow your assets. And part of assets is the knowledge you have in here. That is part of your assets. You just have to find the right people. When you find the right YouTubers, the right people, you stick with them. Get your knowledge from them. Do the stuff on your own. Don't just sit there and binge watch YouTube because you're not learning anything from it. Go out, try it, fail, repeat. Keep failing, keep learning from your failures, and get back up. I mean, that's really all it is to it. It seems super, super easy, but once you have been doing this constantly for a while, I mean, it gets boring, or you feel like you have no friends, you want to go do something. But here's the thing, when you go do something, you're going to want to go do something the next day, and the next day, and that's when you start to form those bad habits. You've grown such good habits all the way to that day, just for you to take one day off and just break it all. Man, what I say, just grind. Worst thing that can happen is you go back to square one and you have to continue. Or go back to square one, continue with your 9 to 5, doing whatever. But it's not like you already quit your 9 to 5 or you didn't have a 9 to 5 because, oh, you're so rich already. Just work for your man. Stop being those lazy kids who want to sit there and brag about the bullshit they haven't earned. Go out there and get it. And I'm not saying brag. You know what it took to get there. Stay humble. I hope every single one of you well, and let's get this bread, man. Yes, 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 yes,